Welcome to Nirvana Trader. Most frequent question new traders have is where should I set my stop loss? There are a few others who don't believe in stop loss and wait till account is blown up. For the traders who believe in stop losses, let's see what are different scenarios under which your stop loss get triggered. There are three scenarios where your stop loss will get hit. Scenario 1, no setup. Scenario 2, right setup but it fails. Scenario 3, right setup but price stops you out before moving in your direction. Let's see these scenarios in detail. No setup. There is a random movement in the market. Price is moving up and down or sideways without any clear direction. Trader sees a big green candle and takes a long position. Price immediately turns around and hits the stop loss. This is a random entry without any setup and will definitely trigger the stop loss. The second scenario is right setup but trade fails. Price takes a pause and creates a support area. Trader waits until price comes back to the support area and enters when suitable entry setup is observed. The price fails to hold the support area and continues downward movement. This will happen more often than not, and as a trader, we need to live with it. Trades will fail. We need to manage risk by proper position sizing. Remember, in trading, the best loser wins. The third scenario is where setup is right but price stops you out before moving in your direction. Price creates a low. This is marked as a support area. Trader waits for the price to retest the support area. On a suitable entry setup, the trader enters the trade and sets up stop loss, leaving some breathing space for the trade. Price moves against the trade taken, stops out the trader, and then reverses to move in the direction originally identified in the trade setup. Nothing is more frustrating than this for a trader. Now the question is how much breathing space must be allowed for a trade. Once this happens, in the next trade, if similar setup is observed, the trader recalls his last trade and sets up the stop loss with more breathing space and ends up setting up stop loss which is very far from the entry. But in this case, the price does not reverse, instead keeps moving in the downward direction and again hits the stop loss. So again, same question comes back. Where should I set my stop loss? Let's see an example where I'll show you how I set up my stop loss so that if the setup is right, the trade doesn't stops me out before going in my direction. This is the chart of pound yen. I have already marked my resistance zone and price is hovering around the resistance zone. I will go to my entry time frame, which is 30 minutes, and see the price behavior. The price is respecting the trend line. I'll wait for price to break the trend line and retest the level. It breaks above and it creates a hanging man candlestick pattern followed by a bearish candle. I'll open my short entry here and keep the stop loss above the candlestick formation. I'll let the price run and see what it has to offer. It hits the stop loss. I will rerun this to show how I use magic lines to set up the stop loss and let's see the result. Here these are my magic lines. My entry is below this bearish candle and I set the stop loss as it's defined by the magic lines and I'll let it run. The price breaks above the point of entry but it never hits the stop loss and you can see the result. Let me know in the comments section if you want to know more about the magic lines. Thank you.